Codes can be of numerous forms. Every letter of the word can be replaced by the upcoming letter, or they can be interchanged by their equivalent numbers using ASCII values, or they can be ciphered in a musical form. But the codes must be effortless to create, but daunting to decode. So our present-day security systems rely on much more sophisticated technologies which use complicated mathematical problems to fabricate the codes. It's so difficult for an eavesdropper to hack and decode the message using a modern computer. It's like asking my 2-year-old cousin to solve a Rubik's Cube. But what if I told you with the aid of quantum computer, these complicated mathematical problems could be solved within minutes? Now our entire security system is under threat. So the scientists have theorized that the only way to fight this impending apocalypse is by using the quantum itself. Quantum cryptography to be precise. Rather than depending on the computational difficulty of mathematical problems, the quantum cryptography relies on the laws of physics. Quantum key distribution is one of the most crucial quantum cryptographic tasks. This is a quantum. A quantum can have 4 polarization states, namely vertical, horizontal, right and left. Each polarization state is associated with the number. The vertical and right is 1 and the horizontal and left is 0. The polarization state of a quantum changes according to the shape of these filters. Say there's Albert and Bob, who want to secure their communication by generating a secret code about which a third person doesn't get to know. Albert sends a bunch of quantum through a secure quantum channel by passing them randomly through rectilinear and diagonal filters. On the other hand, Bob is not informed of the filters used, for obvious security reasons, so he reads the quantum by randomly using rectilinear and diagonal filters. According to Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, Bob gets 50% of them correct. Later, they communicate through a public channel about the filters they have used, but not the polarization or spin of the quantum. Bob cancels out all the wrong readings and the rest is taken as the ultimate code. Now let's test how secure this method really is. Firstly, to read a quantum, the hacker needs to use a filter. But according to Heisenberg's principle, he is bound to change the spin of a quantum, and this alerts both the parties, so this isn't ideal for him. He can even try to listen to their public channel conversation, but mere information about the filters used will not be of any help. Thus, quantum cryptography can be deemed secure on all hands.